All right. We're restarting the archive, so if you're watching the archive, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We are going to be starting a new playthrough on Sharon Center, Ohio, which is a brand new map as of yesterday. We're starting from scratch. Easy difficulty, no loan, $100,000, and a starter farm. We have no starter farm. Okay, so I don't know. I tell you what, we could start with the starter farm if we want it, but I don't think we're going to. This is a specific playthrough. It's going to be very specific what we can do. It is a challenge playthrough, and it's going to be ongoing and a long thing. So we're going to hit continue. There was one mod I took out, and then I did add a few more. Whatever is in here, I don't care at this point. If there's something in here that's messing me up, I'll turn it off, but we're going to hit start. I keep getting these reminder, someone followed you on TikTok. I don't give a damn. I don't get on TikTok anymore very much. Any platform that is in danger of going under, for a content creator, there is no use in creating content for that platform on a regular basis. If you're just wanting to put something out there just because, like I do with my guitar playing, that's fine. But if they don't care enough about us to not try to keep it going, which I know it's a bunch of bullshit that they're trying to ban it anyway, but I just feel like it's a lost cause. That until they say, oh, we're not going to ban it for sure, I don't see that it's something I want to produce content for. So, if y'all do come from TikTok and you like my videos, go over to YouTube and check out my videos over there. I can post video content, like links to my latest video or whatever. Something new though, if I'm ever going to stream over there, which I don't stream over there anymore or anywhere else. I only stream here on Twitch right now. But if I was going to, I can't say anything on here about it anymore. I can't promote going over there for a live stream. But recorded content, it's actually supposed to be fine. So, all right, now we have a story with this, and I'm going to be more of a narrator than a role player on this. Just to let y'all know. And we might play this map again at some point. We really might play this map again, but we'll have to see how it goes. If we have to take out a loan to get land or something, we'll do that. I do have that a loan, you have to pay $10,000 back a month if possible. At least $1,000 on the loan. So we'll see how that goes. That is the way that I'm going to do it, and it is time to go. So compiling the shaders. Let's get going. Of course, we're just going with me. They really need to give us more in the way of this kind of stuff here. All right, here we are. Going to take a minute for stuff to pop in. We own nothing. Okay. First off, let me try this. It don't work. It didn't work. I thought I added that. Settings, we're going to go in here, and first off, we're actually going to pause the game for this. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to say traffic is currently on. Days per month is going to be 4. Snow is on. Yes. No crop destruction because it doesn't really work right in here. Normal on dirt, no fuel or low fuel usage. No, we don't want that. No, we don't want any of this. Baling, tip anywhere. Okay. Maintenance costs. Now, this is the old days. We are in the like the 1940s or before right now, just so y'all know. So this is the old days, and these are prices adjusted. So we're good. General settings, all of this should be fine. I shouldn't have to change any more of it. All right, everything in here should be set up. Now, look, it says general, but our reward is at 1.5. I don't know why that is. It should not change. We're going to change it to 2. This is fine. If we come down here and we see these wood transport contracts, we're going to do two dead wood contracts at a time. No more than that. Maximum rock removal at a time. I don't care about that. So coming back up here, we're looking for the rewards. And tree transport, we're going to go ahead and max that out. And we're going to max this out. And that's the way that we're going to do these. So if we come over here to better contracts, field purchase, we're going to set this to 10. We've got 5 each. So let me think about this. Okay. Okay. So that's how we're going to set it up. As far as I know, everything should be good. Twist that. The hell. Okay. Unpause the game. Go back in there, and now we'll see if... All right, that should fix that. All right, everything should be good. Let's go back to game settings. Go back here, just hit save. We should be good now. All right, I'm going to turn my camera off so it doesn't get too hot in here. And let's go ahead and let's get going. Now, when purchasing stuff, we have to be very careful because we got to stay within the right time periods. So first off, I am going to come over here. I'm going to go on and do that. Let's check this now. This really isn't going to work for us. This, yeah, none of this stuff is going to work for us. So this is kind of useless for what I want it to do. It would be awesome to be able to do this. Now, this right here is something we could actually do. But there's so much in here that we're not actually going to be able to do. So I don't have a truck. I don't have anything. I've got $100,000, and we've got to figure out a way to make it through. And man, they really gave us some good stuff this time. Wow, man. So anyway, we got to try to figure out a way to make it through. I don't see anything that would be in my time period. 72. Okay. Oh, that's cool. All right. I'm not going to look at that. What we're going to do is come over here. Oh, yes. While I'm thinking about it, controls. Weird. Control 5 and Control 4. Okay. Then is it this? Yes. Okay. All right, let's go back. Let's just go to 1. That's where we're going to keep it at. So let's look and see. Is there anything that we can purchase? That one is 145,000. That one's 77,000. This is actually the... This is actually the farm that we would have. So 77,000. Did it say Walter was here? No, Walter owns it. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it's not expensive for that. 123,000. Okay. Well, we have enough money to purchase the one. This is 24,000 for this place. This is 14,000 right here. Just this little plot of land is 14,000. I keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry. 16,000. 43,000. All right. It looks like that land is not flat. That is flatter on that side, and it's the cheapest. This really doesn't have much space, I guess, but it would be okay for a starter yard, I think. We have to get some sort of transportation. We don't have anything we can go to, so. All right, let's go back up here to the store, I guess it was. All right, what we're going to do is go here, and we can buy stuff for until January. We can only buy stuff in here. So we've got a few tractors that we could look at. We can grab a jackhammer, but I'd have to tote it. There is a bicycle. Before I can use my how do I want to say this? Before I can use just like fix something anywhere, I have to do something with one of these. Like I have to have one of these. So I will buy one of those. We've got a shovel. We've got a mower. We got another mower here. This would be a better mower. Can we put grass in this? Yeah. 300 liters. Okay. All right, before we get started, let's look and see if there's any jobs that we can actually take. Fertilizing. Oh my gosh, we could, wow. Harvesting. We actually couldn't take any of these jobs because we don't have any of these materials. So, let me look at something. I don't know if we can even buy a chainsaw. We've got a chainsaw. Okay, wait. We actually have a chainsaw. If we start it with that, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. So the axe would be the thing I would rather buy though, if we're going to do that. So, 1945, that's fine. All right. So what can we actually do then with 18 horsepower, 20 horsepower, 30, 34 horsepower. Okay. Is my rake not in here? I should have a rake. I don't see the rake. I do have it. It doesn't have a date on it, so I could use it. Anything that doesn't have a date, like something like that, would be fine. Okay. This is going to be mighty hard to do. Let's look at the 50s. Yeah, we have to have at least, we have to do something, some sort of progress. I think to be able to advance to the next year. So all right. Number one, we got to have a way around. So we're going to buy. Let me look at this thing. Configuration. Is that something I could strap something on, maybe? I don't know. It does have a place back there. All right. Let's go with our blue color. and just buy that one. Buy it. We have us a vehicle. And we're going to want to be able to work on stuff anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this just so that we can. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and go here. And I've got 98,000. I could purchase this and I wouldn't have much more money left, but I'd have about $20,000. But I'd be able to do stuff. Here, let's just buy this one. Yes. We'll buy that one. And then I could purchase one of these others to do as some sort of field, maybe. So they all really can be used for grass. So let's purchase them all. And that's going to take us to 43,000. We've got a lot of work to do. Okay, let me fix my wheel. There we go. All right, now that we bought this, I'm going to leave it inside here for now. But we've got us a vehicle. So I got to move something. Hold on. I got a thing in between my feet and my gas pedal. My footrest that I use, I had put it down there while I was playing the other game. Okay. Got to move. I need to stretch a little bit. We'll probably... We will probably go ahead and do one of these tractors at some point. Both of those are a 1/2 meter. This is a 1/2 meter. It's a lot more expensive. This is going to be the best. As far as I can tell, that one will be the best. So that's ugly. This holds 500. This holds 300. So the wheelbarrow is actually better. Can I change? No. So this is a windrower. We need a mower. We'll go with... Now, wait, the shovel is something I could probably use as well. But what I'm wondering is if this will attach to a tractor. We might have to go with the 1950s because there's stuff like this that I could use. Like this here. This is going to be a lot of technical stuff in this particular series because it's really going to be a hard survival thing to try to do this. Okay, we can do auto load on this, which is great. Design support, no support. Okay. No support. We'll have to wait until January before we can buy that. What are you doing, little man? That's weird that that's there and there's nothing else there. All right. So let's get busy and let's check out some of these other things really quickly. The Zetor, it looks like it's got a PTO on it there. I don't know for sure. It's definitely got a 3-point. It's not very good though as far as the other stuff. This has got a PTO, I think, and it's got a regular hitch. I don't know if that one would work. Let's look and see. The engine could be upgraded to the 30. The wheel setup could be wheel weights. Add mud guards. What's that talking about? Let's see here. Okay, yeah. Attachers, 3-point. Definitely at the 3-point. It'd be 15.9 for 30 horsepower. That wouldn't be a bad one to start with. This John Deere A, it already is 34 horsepower. It's got some decent wheels on it already. I could add wheel weights for $200. Attachers, we get front attacher, 3-point linkage, or both. It does have a little PTO on it, so that would be fine. No to the other stuff. This is only 18. This one's only 20, so they're not worth having. This guy, the W4, he could go up to 30. He has no option for the other stuff. So it looks like 15,000 for what this would be. 15.9 versus $12,750. So of course we're going to go with this guy here. This is a 1934 tractor. Let's go on and buy him. Okay. All right. Now, I don't want to cheat the system in any way if I don't have to, but I need to figure out the best way to do some of this stuff, and there's just no way I can do some things. So, Dipper, what are you doing? What is that? You got another darn little mat on you, I swear, boy. It's like he puts it right up here at my hand, like, here, Daddy, get this. All right, you okay? Gotta give them kisses. Okay, now this is a planter. That's fine. I need a seeder, but I guess we could plant something eventually with that. If we were to go into here, we have access to these. And I think what I'm going to do, this is a 59, it says, a 55. I think we're going to allow access to 1950 as well to start with. Because, and the reason for this is you don't get much more anyway, and just adding this for another year is not going to be worth it. So we're going to start with the 50s and before. So I got the best tractor I could. This is going to be our trailer. We're going to go with standard tires with the support. Let's make this John Deere green. I don't want to change the color if I don't have to, but like the I don't want to change the money. But now I don't want support. So can I change it to something else? That ugly red. It's 100 for that. Why? $100 to change it to anything here. Black. Okay, well, let's spend an extra $100 and change it to John Deere green. And let's go ahead and change it to metal. Metal! All right. This has got auto load on it, so I'm happy with that. We will purchase this. This should work with our tractor here. We can get a jackhammer if we need it. We've got a cargo cart. This thing can go up to 13 miles per hour. And we're okay, so a scythe. We've got our tool bucket or our field service kit. I'll take that with us, I guess. All right. Just in interest of having the extra money. No, hold on. No. Buy it outright. Okay. Hell, if we can do fast, I'm happy with that. Okay. And no, let's go here to the rake. Now, I think that we should buy the axe and start with that for trees, not use the chainsaw for at least a year. And then I'm fine with that. Well, yeah, that's fine. All right. So here we go. Now we do need to purchase one more thing, which I think will have to be this. Or we might actually have to purchase this. But that's a hand cart. It's $200 versus this, which is $3,000. This is 4 meters though. I don't care about that. Let's see if it can be changed. Yeah, it can be changed. So let's do John Deere green. Change it over to custom metal. There we go. Buy it. We're good to go. Hold on a minute. I have to read this. Okay. It says mid-October before our doctor's offices open back up. If you don't know, my doctor's office flooded. And yeah. All right. That's not going to work. I can tell you. That's not going to work. You have to treat it as a vehicle. Okay. I'm going to have to buy the other one then. Sell it. Yeah. All right, let's buy this then. Leaves a swath. Yes, yes, yes. Design color. John Deere Yeller. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we are down to 24,000. Ugh. Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go, baby. my God, you're kidding. Can I lower this in any way? I've got to try this. We can't use it. Shit. All right, our empire has already been disrupted by weird ass shit, but we going now, y'all. We going now, baby. Everything I own. Field 19, what is this? $43,000. That's one of my fields. Can you not see? You don't blow your damn horn at me. You're the one that done it, you little asshole. Come on now. I gotta walk over here to whatever this is for a minute. I do believe this is a seafood restaurant. It's a Ducky's. Hold on, I gotta stick my head in here. Hey, y'all mind if I use your parking lot? Nah, go right ahead. All right. So until I can get a little bit of space of my own, we're going to use the back lot here to put our stuff. Right there's good. Now, we're just gonna put stuff in a specific place. Oh, my bike can go here. This is gonna be how I get around. Our mower can go right here. me put the windrower down first. We've got the rake. Just going to lay it right here. We've got the pitchfork. I'll lay it right here. Try to slide it over what I can. That'll work. And then we've got our toolbox, which I think we're just going to stick right here for now. And we're good. Now, we've got the thing if we need to pick up a bell and put it in there. Let me look at my stuff a little bit. So this is a large field. I don't know the exact boundaries of it, but I'm assuming it's over here on that side. All right. Yeah, I'll just mow whatever I can. Mow it down, and I don't know that I can mow it down, to be honest with you. We might have to sell those other 2 plots and just use this one to build on. I'd hate to have to sell everything and reset my money to, you know, a little bit more. The heck? I am getting mighty close to the edge there. It looks like those trees are the edge, so You should be able to actually cut that grass. There's a setting somewhere that allows you to okay. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this and mow it. And even though they say it's not my land, I'm claiming this grass part. They're not mowing it, so I'm going to mow it for them. Let's go broker a deal. Hold on. Hey, yo. Can we mow this grass? Get paid for it? We don't get paid for it. I'll mow it for free if you let me have the grass. Yeah, go ahead. All right. We good, y'all. Oh, man. So, by the way, I had said I was going to play Call of the Wild today. I just don't feel up to it. Call of the Wild is something that I love to play, but I get in moods to play it, and that's what I want to play. And I get in moods to play other things. That's why we hunted dinosaurs first. Because I really wanted to play this, but This is going to be a job, y'all. Whew. It's too much like work. Okay, the animal dealer. I'm probably going to have to go here about 5 or 6. I'm actually kind of tired and I don't really feel the best. Yesterday when we ate last night, my sugar jumped up really high and I could feel it, and I was not able to drive home. So my aunt drove, and I told her today I need to make sure I eat something healthier. So I don't know if I want a salad or just maybe some grilled chicken breast, but I'm actually getting kind of hungry. My breakfast, which is usually fairly big, does not usually last me very long. So I may end up having to make some of my tomato stuff. This lot, once I get it cleared off, I will probably cement in and put in a little farm here, like a little house and stuff like that. So that's one reason I'm trying to mow this down. Mow all this down, and then I can build onto it. And we're going to have to go with something to make money. So I need to keep enough money to be able to buy, well, to get a generator, basically. But I'm going to look at the generator and see what we have, and then if I think that these generators are not of the time period, I'm not going to use them until I think that they are. So in fact, I need to pause. Well, not pause. I'm going to mute my microphone and ask some questions to my assistant over here and see what it says. Okay. Cell towers, 1978. Test ones, and then 83 became the full thing. And then in 1883 was actually the first solar panel. 1883. So we can do solar technology. All right, I have to go at 6. Hey, Miss Dolphin. We're in 1950. We had a few trial and error things get started, but here we are. I've spent way too much money on this. I really should not have spent the money I did on these. But I want it to work somehow. I'll show you my tractor in a minute. Oops. Yep. Now you know. I've still got one of these. I still use it. It's the only mower I have. My aunt actually bought me a new one not long ago, a few years back. But I get so hot outside, I can't go out and use it anymore. I was going to use a scythe, but it didn't work right. It just would not go. Like when I went to pick it up, you couldn't really pick it up. You had to run it like a vehicle, and you couldn't transport it. So it was like hanging up off the ground, which was really weird, and I couldn't do that. Once I get it mowed, I'm going to attempt to do some other stuff, but wow, this is torture. This is really torture. To clear the land off, I mean, I think I'm going to end up selling back another piece of land I bought. Maybe 2 pieces I bought. And see how that goes. I still am in disbelief. I can't believe that all 4 of the biggest, like the biggest 4 wrestlers there's ever been, I can't believe they're all gone now. Andre, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, and now Hogan. Just, they're all gone. I can't believe it. It's like my childhood has gone completely. I'm officially old now. All right. I think we're only going to do this to one field. I don't see doing this to all of them. I will just either sell those or use those for something else. I might actually try to keep them and put something in them and then make them into fields later. But this is going to be my home here, so it got to get cleaned up. And I figured I would do the work at least one time. And then if we need to, we'll just go sell this stuff back. Oh my goodness, this is so much work. Okay. I think this might be enough work. Let's put him back over here. This is a windrower? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Shit. These are supposed to be tethers. This was supposed to be a tether. Damn. Okay. This ain't gonna work, y'all. Yeah, it said that this was a tether. I'm positive it said this was a tether. Hold on. I think what we're going to do is basically just forget about all this. We're going to see how this works for us, and then if it doesn't work, we're just going to we're going to be done with it. That's a little bit ridiculous. We'll consider it a failed experiment. All right, I'm going to put this down and just... I want to see how the other one works. Because that didn't do what I wanted it to do at all. I might just sell all this stuff and say heck with you. Not doing it no more. We're going to have to find another way to make money. So let's turn that off. Go ahead and go up here. Let's drop it. Let's get to work on the other one. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's check this part out now. Damn, he's fast. I was trying to make some money, y'all, but I just don't see that it's going to work this way. If I could get a mower that actually has a little bit of a width on it and it's something a little bit different than this, we're going to have to figure out some way to actually farm. That so-and-so is good at them bells, though. I can see doing this little by little, but not like a whole lot. I don't even have to windrow this stuff here. This thing basically grabs what the windrower would anyway. It's just as wide, so. I'm wondering if I have any tractors that could actually pull that other trailer, because now looking at this, I need that other trailer to be able to transport these. That's what I bought it for, was so I could actually transport it, but yeah. I don't think we need either of the windrowers. If I'm awake enough, I'll come back tonight and we'll play more of this or the other map. But I'm getting really tired right now. I'm getting really hungry from it. I don't know if my sugar is dropping or what. It's much lower. It's much lower today than it was last night, thankfully, but oh. All right. So this is actually not as bad as I thought it was. Let's just do something really quick. Go to vehicles. The rake. I can sell for $16. The pitchfork, I think if we need it, we'll keep it. It was a little bit better than the rake. All right. Here we go. Where can I sell my grass at? I got grass, man. The animal dealer. We need to tag that place. Damn, I rolled on down, didn't I? Roll on, baby. Does this come down? No. I can definitely get one more in there. Crap. Looks like there's another one, two of them right here. Oh. Or I don't see it again. There it is. Here we go. We're gonna get this taken off. I'm gonna try to grab this, grab one more bale for us. It shouldn't be too much to be able to get that, so. Honestly, that'll probably be enough. Oh, I need just a tad bit more. All right, there we go. I hope nobody steals my lawnmower and my stuff while I'm taking stuff off. Let me look at my map. Oh, man. Wow. So when I get back, I'll develop this land instead of trying to do anything else. This is not going to be worth very much at all. I might have to take out a loan. I might have to sell some stuff. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hello? Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. Oh, no. How did I lose them? Did it fall out the bottom or something? How in the world did that happen? What the heck? Darn, we lost a bit there. I don't know how that happened. Very weird, but okay. Let me pick stuff up and rearrange it. And I'll keep a better eye on it this time. I think that car might have hit it when he went around me. I know I lost a piece here because they stopped at it. That might be a two delivery job then. I wish that thing had straps. There's always one idiot that's got to pass everybody, just like real life. All right, here we go. Just a heads up. And by the way, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate it. Just a heads up. I have to leave in 23 minutes. I think what we might do is make it so that we can purchase the earliest harvester and earliest trailer besides this thing. Something that I can, like a bale trailer, something like that. This is just not really going to work for what I'm trying to do. Now, for a grain trailer, this is it, I guess. We might be able to find another grain trailer that's a little bit better in the 60s, but that's a stop sign, asshole. What are you doing? We may have actually lost one of these. I'll be able to tell once I sell these. We made almost $2,000. Had to stretch. We are making time now, y'all. We making up for lost time right here. They don't stop, so I'm not going to stop. I think that we might sell some land and just like sell the two. We'll sell the other two on the side of the road over there. Okay, I thought that was a bale. We might sell that land and see if we can't actually get us a harvester. I'll have to ride my bike up there to pick it up, I guess. We can fast travel, I guess. That's no big deal. All right, we're coming up on my land, so right. All right. Now, here we go. This is a nice damn tractor. Holy shit! What? Oh my gosh. It would be nice to have the front loader attachment, but man, maybe we can trade in everything for that when it hits the right year. These are nice too. Hey, what are you doing? Are you okay? I would prefer to have this one, even though it's less horsepower. And that is a cultivator. What are you doing, little man? You don't want to sit with Daddy now? Oh, man. Okay. So these are really nice too. That one's 50 horsepower. That's 101. 50. I think that these might actually be able to pull a little bit better. But hey, look, we got some plows there. So technically, from what I was saying, this one doesn't work for us. It's unusable. This is a disc horror. It's 3,500. That is actually something we could use for cultivating, but we don't have a way to do other stuff really. My mower, yeah. So that's the first thing. That's the only planter that we could use right now. It doesn't look. I guess it does have a 3-point. Now that one, this could pull that trailer. Oh, you got an extra little seat there for you kids. That's pretty cool. Going in here, we actually have these. The starter. I don't know what that is. So this is a definitely something different. Agricultural transport trailer. I don't think this is something that I would like to do. I didn't realize you could do that, so that's pretty cool. 5,000. These are just snow plows. There's no reason to have any of that stuff. So that'll be the only weight that we can use, I guess, to start with. Which is fine. I mean, hey, wait a minute. Not bad. We could get one of these at some point. Now, I technically right now could buy the plow, but the... Hey, wait a minute. That's my fertilizer. I could do that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back in here for a minute. I hate to do this. I do hate to do this, but this plot here is worth 24,000. I'm gonna sell that so I can get stuff back. This is only 14,000, and then this one is 16,000. This is a better plot overall, so that's what we're gonna use. All right. I have to have a few things. Number one, I have to have a place to sleep. So, $26 tent. There's a $50 tent, which I actually prefer that tent. There's a $5 doormat. Just a $50 duffel bag. Eventually, we'll upgrade to something like that. What the hell? No. Why would it? $148? It's supposed to be $26. All right. Smooth it out quite a bit right in that area. Tell you what, go ahead and level it right here. All right. Since we can do that for free, it's still saying it wants to charge me. Okay. All right, we're going to just stick it there. We've got ourselves a place to sleep. All right, we got ourselves a place, y'all. Right. So that's good for that. Now, let's go ahead and look in here. And we're going to go to generators. Now, we can use solar panels. Yeah, I'm leaving in 2 minutes, or I'm ending in 2 minutes. So y'all know. About 3 minutes or 4 minutes, maybe. Wind turbines, absolutely we can use. This is only $10,000 for a cellular tower, but it is 100% not okay until we hit, I'm going to say until we hit the 80s. This, of course, would be fine. The John Deere sign would be fine. This is where my problem. Oh, 53,000. Where did I just get money from? Okay, this says it'll give you 38,000 a month. We are definitely going to go ahead and throw this down then. For some reason, it wouldn't actually let me do that earlier. We'll put that right there. Boom. Now we've got an income now. How did I get $30,000 or $20,000? What did I do? Let me look at my finances. Oh, I sold the land. Okay, I sold the land. That was okay. So, with that being said, then I was able to put this in. This will make me money. Now I can mow the rest of this and make quite a bit of money, which will have to be next time. I'm actually going to move this guy out of the way. I want to move him right here. And this guy I'm going to put back over here. I'm going to go ahead and move this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of hijack his land. And I'm going to put me a little patio here. If you didn't hear, I asked him and he said it was fine. So I've got me a workshop right there, kinda. I got a place. I got a I'll just park my bike right here. And we're gonna go ahead in. And we'll just put down some gravel right here, I guess. All right. Well, there we go. We are set up to where we can do a few things now. I'm going to look and just see if there's anything else I think I could put down that might be good for me. Now, I do know that if I need to buy something, that would be good, but that's fine. What we need to do is go in here and look for the very first harvester. Now, fertilizers. I can fertilize a few different fields. What we'll do is I'm going to broker a deal, and this is how we're going to do this. I am going to broker a deal with the... I don't know if I can use that or not, but basically, we're going to say that we've brokered a deal with the... Now, damn, that does lime. I doubt that my tractor could hold that up, but anyway, oh, that's, damn, that's not even all that expensive. Huh. Anyway, lime and fertilizer and like stuff for the contracts, because we're going to do it with our own equipment, they're going to supply that until I can supply it myself. So, I'm just looking for the first harvester. And we've got a forage harvester. Yeah, those are all forage. All right, it looks like it's going to be the 80s then before we have an actual combine harvester. Maybe not even then. I've got to go look and see if there's a... Okay, there we go. The New Holland combine harvester. So... Oh, wow. Okay. That'll be $75,000 to get that. I'm going to do a trick. I don't know if this will work or not, but I'm going to do a little trick right quick. John Deere A. Your map. Reset it. All right. Let's see if we can even pick this thing up. We can. Okay. Let's look here at the contracts. Fertilizing contracts. So, some of these are mighty big. The harvesting contracts are all for, let's see, canola, wheat, canola, and canola. I can make a lot of money with these. So I will, after I have done, let's just say this one, this will pay for the, oh God, no, this one. Okay, we're gonna, copy all these. Now, I have a specific amount of time I can do it, but here's the thing. I can also take that down to 0 and we'll be good. So, and also this is how we do it. They are going to fill it with whatever it is that we need. And there we go. So I need to look and see where I'm at versus these fields that need work. So number 9 right here, it's those 4 fields. All right. I have a little bit of money, but not a whole lot. So I need to do the biggest job I can first, I guess, which is number 9 here. So when I come back, this is what we're going to be doing. All right. There we go. Like I said, to get started, I brokered the deal with them to basically pay for whatever fertilizer I use. That's how why I'm justifying adding the fertilizer. I wouldn't be able to afford enough fertilizer otherwise. Yeah, I'm using stuff, a few things from well, I'm going to be using something from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, only like the very first device of its kind. So like for this is the first fertilizer I was able to use. So I'm allowed to get the first of its kind. That's how through the years works. So that's how I'm doing it. Like the first harvester is a New Holland harvester from the 80s, and I got to make $80,000 to buy it. So we're fertilizing. This is my tractor, though. John Deere A. I'm about to leave, though. I'm trying to get the little part around this. I really got to get going, though. I'm going to try to come back tonight, and we'll do some more of this. This is a big old field. Miss Dolphin, we built a tent. Built a tent. Thank y'all for being here, and I will see y'all next time. My aunt's demanding my presence right now, though, so I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a great day. I'll be back tonight if I possibly can.